What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. Do drop new content on this channel every single day. So with that being said, let's get right into this video. It is Friday, March 19th, and I want to give you guys an updated video on Healthier Choices Management, ticker symbol HCMC. Current price of HCMC is 0.0014 at the time of this video. Again, HCMC is an OTC stock, otherwise known as an over-the-counter stock. So you cannot buy this stock traditionally on Robinhood or Webull, as I know a lot of my subscribers do trade on those platforms. But I wanted to make this video, you guys, to talk about why I think a settlement is coming up for HCMC and the lawsuit against Philip Morris. And I just want to give you guys why I really think that. So again, if you are unfamiliar with HCMC, you guys, HCMC is a U.S. traded company specializing in providing consumers with healthier alternatives to everyday lifestyle choices. HCMC formed a wholly subsidiary called HCMC Intellectual Property Holdings LLC to hold and market its intellectual property assets. They own some subsidiaries, Healthier Choice Markets and Healthier Choice Markets 2. HCMC also owns Ada Natural Market, an 18,000 square foot full service grocery store in Fort Myers, Florida, as well as 3 different Paradise Health and Nutrition locations in Greater Melbourne, Florida as well. So they have those stores, which creates a significant amount of revenue for them, but probably why a lot of you guys invested in HCMC to begin with, and probably why you are watching this video, is because of the lawsuit with HCMC, the patent infringement lawsuit with HCMC and Philip Morris. Now, if you are unfamiliar with the lawsuit, which I'm sure many of you guys are not, basically HCMC's lawsuit includes claims that Philip Morris is infringing on HCMC's patent rights in connection with IQOS, an alternative tobacco product marketed and sold by Philip Morris. Philip Morris claims that it is currently approaching 14 million users of its IQOS product and has recently invested $30 billion into their smokeless tobacco products. Philip Morris has been very open about their ongoing transition from regular combustible cigarettes to modified risk tobacco products, including the IQOS. So basically what's happening here is that, let me give you guys a brief timeline, right? So in 2019, the FDA approves the IQOS device because Philip Morris said that the device doesn't go above 350 degrees, right? And then later that year, Philip Morris got a European patent for the IQOS device, but the patent says the device goes between 250 and 440, all right? And recently, Philip Morris states that the IQOS does not go above 350, right? But the basic combustion of a cigarette is around 470 to 812 degrees, which would essentially be over the required limit of 350, what Philip Morris originally told the FDA that the device goes to, right? So Philip Morris is saying that the IQOS doesn't go past 350 degrees and that it doesn't combust, okay? The European patent for IQOS was granted on September 16th, right? So the European patent, which is different than a US patent, obviously, states that the IQOS device reaches temperatures of 250 to 440 and doesn't mention anything about 350 degrees in that European patent, right? So what I'm saying is that the FDA in the US saying that they can't have the IQOS going above 350 degrees, it's really not possible then for this to be true, because then it can't be sold in the United States, and the FDA approval that Philip Morris has for the IQOS device is pretty much voided, right? And there's fines and things that go along with that. So that alone is making me think that Philip Morris is probably going to settle here with HCMC, because they probably have literally, again, in my opinion, just my opinion, they don't really have much of a chance here in a settlement if it does go to, in a trial, if it does go to that point. I think their best option is to obviously settle with HCMC, but let me get more into that. So Philip Morris's IQOS system can only operate using the partial combustion patent, right? And currently Philip Morris does not own or sell a single device that stays below 350 degrees and is combustion free. So essentially, in the most simple, basically what I've been talking about, in the most simple form, is that if the case does reach trial, essentially, all HCMC has to do is show that their IQOS device uses the partial combustion system, because that is exactly what the HCMC, the patent that HCMC has, That's exactly what the patent is for, the partial combustion system. And then Philip Morris would be out of luck because therefore they're saying that they already said that their IQOS device doesn't have the partial combustion system. So also, you guys, that's just again my opinion, and after some due diligence, some significant research that I've done on the matter. But I wanted to talk about Julian Sanders, you guys, on Twitter, T Trader 1976. Awesome resource if you guys are invested in HCMC. He stays up to date. He keeps you guys up to date, and he does a very good job at informing people about what's going on and giving his opinions, is also stating some very true facts. So if you guys haven't already, go check him out on Twitter. Definitely wanted to shout him out here, Julian Sanders, T Trader 1976. But he published this article co-authored by him and Irish Tiger 15 regarding the PM bombshell HCMC versus Philip Morris. And I definitely recommend you guys go check this out. It is on his Twitter. But basically, it kind of reflects on basically what I just said, is that Philip Morris does not have the patent for the IQOS device in the USA. But on April 30th, 2019, the FDA gave Philip Morris approval to sell their IQOS device in the USA because it presented that the device does not go above 350 degrees Celsius. On August 19th, Philip Morris was granted a European patent for the IQOS device, and here is the quote from the European patent regarding the temperature range of the IQOS. Preferably, the electrical energy is supplied to the heating element until the heating element or heating elements reach a temperature of between approximately 250 and 440 degrees Celsius. So again, very difficult, you guys. This is a huge bombshell that is going around online about the HCMC and Philip Morris lawsuit. I think a lot of people now starting to view this as a possible settlement for HCMC. Now, if HCMC does in fact get a settlement from Philip Morris, it remains to be seen what that dollar amount would be, okay? But like I've said in previous videos, would obviously be a very significant dollar amount, maybe between 400 million to 700, 800 million, somewhere between there is my guess, just my opinion. And that would obviously create a lot of funds to make significant moves and acquisitions for HCMC, thus moving the stock up. If given the current price point of 0.014, if we take a look at the chart, this is around the time when a lot of people got interested in HCMC at 0.0065. If in fact this does get a settlement, HCMC does get a settlement from Philip Morris, I want to make a price prediction. Again, just my opinion. I think this can go up to 1 penny or 2 cents, maybe up to 5 cents, you guys. So obviously it would be very significant profits for a lot of people if you are loaded up on HCMC. And that will just be the beginning. Obviously, I feel like once they get a settlement funds, they can make significant moves and even grow the business, and the stock price can soar even more from that point on. So let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about HCMC. I will be continuing to update you guys on this stock as a lot of you guys are interested. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and please you guys drop a like on this video. As always, you guys have a great day.